The ant and the apple. Army is an ant. Army, the ant sees an apple. The apple is big. The ant likes a big apple. The ant gets a big apple. The ant bites the apple. Crunch! Ben and the bull. Ben has a bull. The bull is blue. Ben hits a blue bull. The bull goes up in the sky. Ben runs to catch the bull fall from the sky. Ben hugs a bull. Cat and a cup. A cat sees a cup. The cup is red. The cat taps the cup. The cup falls down. The cat looks so sad. The cat gets a cup. Dan and the dog. Dan has a dog. The dog can dig. The dog digs a pit. Dan pats the dog. The dog wags its tails. Dan and the dog take a nap. Ed and the egg. Ed sees an egg. The egg is white. Ed picks an egg. He likes a big egg. Oops! The egg falls and cracks. Ed picks a new egg. fan and a fox. A fox has a fun. The fan is blue. The fox runs with the fan. The fan goes so fast. The fox feels so cool. The fox naps by the fan. Gus and the goat. Gus has a goat. The goat eats grass. The goat sees a black gate. The goat goes out. Gus runs to the goat. Gus gets the goat back. Hen and the hat. Hen sees a hat. The hat is red. The hen hops to the hat. The hen sits on the hat. The hat falls off. The hen laughs. Ivy and the ink. Ivy has ink. The ink is in a jar. Ivy dips a pen in the ink. The ink makes dots. Ivy makes letter I. Ivy likes ink. Jim and the jam. Jim has a jam. The jam is red. Jim gets a jar. Jim pours the jam into the jar. Jim eats the jam. Jim is happy. and a kitten. Kim has a kite. The kite is pink. The kite is up in the sky. The kite falls from the sky. The kite hits a kitten. Kim hugs a kitten. Leo and a log. Leo sees a log. The log is lawn. Leo sits on the log. A ladybug lands on the low. Leo sees a ladybug on the log. Leo smiles at the ladybug. Meg and a mug. Meg has a mug. The mug has milk. The milk in the mug is hot. Meg sips the hot milk. Meg likes the milk. Meg is happy. Ned and the net. Ned has a net. The net is new. Ned sees a napkin. He puts the napkin in the net. The net rips. Ned nods. Ollie and the ox. Ollie sees an ox. The ox is old. The ox sits on an oak log. Ollie gives the ox an onion. The ox sniffs it. Ollie and the ox laughs. Pam and a pen. Pam has a pen. The pen is pink. Pam pats the ink pen. The pen rolls off. Pam picks a rolling pen. Pam writes with a pen. Queen and a quilt. Queen has a quilt. The quilt is quick to fold. The quilt is colorful. Queen sits on the quilt. Queen takes a nap. The quilt keeps the queen warm. Ray and the rat. Ray sees a rat. The rat runs fast. Ray runs after the rat. The rat hides in a rat. Ray peeks in the rat. The rat hops out of the rat. Sam and the sap. Sam sees a sap. The sap is in a cup. Sam has a sap cup. The sap is sweet. Sam sips the sap. Sam smiles. Tim and the tap. Tim has a tap. The tap is tall. Tim turns the tap on. The tap drips. Tim gets a tin. The tin fills up. and the umbrella. Uma has an umbrella. The umbrella is up. The umbrella is under the sun. The umbrella is useful. Uma uses an umbrella. Uma is happy. Val and the van. Val sees a van. The van is vast. Val gets in the van. The van goes up the valley. Val waves. Val loves the van. Wes and the watch. Wes sees a watch. He likes a watch. The watch is silver and big. Wes takes the watch. Wes wears a silver watch. Wes is happy. Max, the axe and a box. Max has a box. The box has an axe. The axe is big. Max taps the box. The box falls. Max picks up the box. Yara and the yam. Yara has a yam. The yam is yellow. Yara cuts the yam. The yam looks yummy. Yara eats the yam. Yara is happy. Zach and the zebra. Zach sees a zebra. The zebra has zigzag lines. Zach pats the zebra. The zebra runs fast. Zach runs too. Zach likes the zebra.